All right, so I got a 2015 Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi, and I've got what I was told by a mechanic, a leak, a very small, tiny leak, and they wanted $1,800 plus tax to fix it. I told them to put the to recharge it, and I'll decide whether or not to come back and have them actually do it. So they charged it, and I got about 5 months out of it before it started blowing hot air again. So it is a tiny leak. And doing a little YouTube searching, and found this stuff right here, made by Honeywell, or branded Honeywell, R1234YF with stop leak. I saw some videos where some folks had used stop leak on slow leaks, and it actually solved their problem. Could be a temporary fix, I don't know, but before I go spend $1,800 to $2,000, I figured it's worth a try. I bought 2 cans of this for $125. Yes, 2 cans was $125. And I have this that attaches to it to actually charge it, the system. And to know that I needed R1234YF, it's right there on the fan shroud, and it tells you exactly what AC coolant you need, and it tells you how many pounds you need as well. So you can see there and there the coolant requirement and the pounds in there, for those that don't know. And that's sometimes it's located, from what I understand, somewhere in the engine compartment area. It could be up there. Mine was obviously right there. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge this up. I'm gonna put this on the can first. From what I've seen, this goes on the can first, and there are directions back on the can as well, and there's videos from these manufacturers of stuff that show you how to do it. So I'm gonna screw this on first, and you want to do it on the low pressure, not the high pressure. This is the low pressure. Over here is the high pressure. The small tubing is the high pressure. The big fat tube or thicker tube is your low pressure. And this is what we're going to unscrew. Don't lose that cap. And basically there's a valve down there, and it's a quick connect on here. You can see there, very easy to hook up. So I'm going to screw the can on first. I'm going to go start the motor, because you have to have your compressor running. Your AC compressor has to be running in order to pull the coolant out of the can to charge into the system. So I'm going to hook this up on the can, start the engine, and come back and hook this up to the low pressure, the bigger, thicker tube. And I'm gonna cut the video and take care of that real quick, and then I'll start the video back up. All right, so it's all hooked up. Compressor's running. Obviously the truck's running. The AC is on high, max, and recycle, which is what you want. And when I hooked this up, it was in the low area here. If you can see, it was in the low, it was below the green. I hit the can for about 15 seconds, and I'm looking to sit to see where it falls. I want the compressor to kick off and on, because this does fluctuate, the needle. And I want to make sure that I want to stay in the green and not the yellow. And I dang sure don't want to get past the yellow into the red, because then now you're going to the mechanic shop to have them drain it, recharge it. So I think I'm going to hit it again for about another 15 seconds. And I already checked the AC. It's already blowing cooler. I mean, that's cooler already. I can just feel it by my hand. I don't need to put a temperature on it, gauge on it. So that's helping. And this is the R1234YF with the stop leak in it. So hopefully this solves the little pinhole problem I got. Again, it's staying consistent right there at the bottom of the green, so I'm going to hit it again. All right, so I'm done with it, and it is blowing a lot colder already. This took maybe 15 minutes. Oh yeah, that's good cold. Yep, feels better. Hopefully the stop weight's going to actually seal that little pinhole that's in the, I don't know what you call it here, evaporator core, condenser. I don't know what they call these things in trucks or vehicles, but man, that is definitely colder. And I don't think I over filled it because I stayed within the green, but you can see that's where it is right there, right? When I disconnected it, so it stopped right there. I didn't want to get too high into the green, and I left it right there, so hopefully I'm not, I mean, according to the PSIs, it's high from what RAM says, but I'm going to keep it there because the compressor, when it kicks off and on, that, let me show you, when it kicks off and on, I'm trying to do this on the phone, that fluctuates, right, it drops as the compressor kicks off and on, so I'm going to leave it right there. And again, the needle drops, it was on the high end right there, but when it drops, it stays in the green. So we're going to keep it right there, man. And big difference. I'm going to go drive the truck around. I'm excited. Hopefully it fixed my little leak that I have, because that sucker's in the, like behind the dash, in the firewall, I guess you call the truck, between the engine and the dash. So I think you have to remove this whole thing to even get to that. It might cost like $1,800 plus tax to get to this labor intensive. But there we go. We're done. Hit that like and subscribe. We're done.